Sleep last night. Yeah. All right. Before I start running my mouth, let me give all honor and praises and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakha, HaKodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, the men who the Most High set up to establish, to preach, and teach the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, not these pagan builders. And to the rest of the brothers on down is teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Shalom Bayat HaDawadan. And to the Akim and Akwat that's out there repenting, Shalom to you, Mashpaka. It's Yahacharab coming at you with another one. And today what we gonna go into, we're gonna proclaim this truth, and we're gonna get reincarnation. We're gonna pull reincarnation out of these scriptures. See? Because if you go to these pagan builders ain't gonna let you know nothing that contained in the scriptures besides adding unto the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And what he say he gonna do to them for doing that? For any of our people that add unto the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, what he say he gonna do to them? They go, matter of fact, let's just read that before I start. Revelations 22 and let's start at 18. We read it all, both of them, 18 and 19. Revelations 22:18. For I testify unto every man that hear the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, meaning add unto the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And what are one of the plagues that is written in this book? What is one of the plagues? That your ass, as an Israelite, that you're not going to receive salvation, and that your ass going to be left and be burnt. That's one of the plagues. Matter of fact, let's read it real quick. Let's prove that. Because what we supposed to say, we supposed to prove everything. We ain't supposed to just say something and then just leave it out there in the air for the wind to catch it. Nah, we supposed to prove it with the scriptures, right? So let's grab that right quick. Let's prove you're going to receive the plagues. And what is one of those plagues you're going to receive? Zechariah 14, right? Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, meaning have fought against the Israelites, right? Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So that's one of the plagues right there that you're going to receive for adding unto the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. See? So let's get back to it. Revelations 22:19. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life. And who is it referring to? You Israelites. You that have been set up to warn our people to repent. See? If you take away from these words that is written in this book, guess what? You're going to receive one of those plagues. And I just read one of those plagues. See? You're not going to receive salvation. See? As a matter of fact, let me grab this quick precept real quick. Dealing with that. Because what did he say? Isaiah. Go to Isaiah, the 58th chapter, and verse 1. Cry aloud. See? So he's talking to you Israelites. If y'all do what? If you take away the things that's written in these scriptures, in each book, right? Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. See? So if you don't proclaim the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you try to add unto it, you're going to receive that. So let's get back to it. Revelations 22:19. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life. And who is written in the book of life? This is the book of life right here. And who's written in it? The Israelites. Salvation is for you. If you don't want it, continue in your wickedness and just wait to be killed or put to death or just die. Right? And it says, out of the holy city and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. Right? See, so let's get into this reincarnation that's written throughout the scriptures. Right? Because a lot of our people, because I even had my own flesh and blood, my own brother tell me, I ain't seen sister, I ain't seen our sister, or I ain't seen our brother, or I ain't seen our grandmother, or grandfather, or our brother. I ain't seen nobody. Like, you got to be stupid. And individuals like that, you can't deal with them. Any of our people that don't have faith in Yahacharab, you can't deal with them concerning these scriptures. You can't deal with them. Why? Because they ain't gonna believe nothing that you saying concerning pertaining to this truth. Right? So let's grab this first one. Going into this reincarnation. Let's grab 2nd Esdras. Let me see. 2nd Esdras, chapter 7. And I'll start at 47. For what profit is it for men now in this present time to live in heaviness and after death to look for punishment? So what did he say? Man, no, what you fuck is you doing? You feeding them damn birds. Them birds don't need you feeding them. Dumbass. They don't need you feeding them. They can go fly anywhere and get some damn food. What the hell is you doing? And then the motherfuckers gonna come shitting all over the place. It says, for what profit is it for men now in this present time to live in heaviness and after death to look for punishment? See? So you ain't got to wait till after you die to look for punishment because you're going to receive the punishment while you're alive. See? But let's get it. 2nd Esdras 7 and 56 and 57. For while we live and commit iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death. So they will read that and say, oh, you going to begin to suffer for it after death is when you going to go to hell. Ain't no fucking such thing as no damn hell. Ain't no such thing as no damn hell. Hell is what you go through. It's a condition what you go through on earth. That's hell. This captivity that we done been in, the Israelites done been in, this has been our hell. We have been in our hell. None of these heathens know about hell. You got damn this simple ass motherfucking heathens over there feeding the damn birds. Feeding the damn birds like the birds need you to feed them. Motherfucker, they can get something to eat before your ass can get something to eat. Ignorant ass motherfucker. These people is something else. And then they think, oh yeah, I'm doing God's work, I'm feeding the birds. Them goddamn birds don't need you to feed them. These people are simple as hell, man. These people are simple. A squirrel don't need you to feed them. Don't no beast needs you to feed them. They don't need you to feed them. The Most High already provide for them. These heathens think that's doing a good job. Oh, I'm gonna go feed the birds, and that's me, man. Slacking, Yahacharab. It says what? 2nd Esdras 7 and 56. For while we live and commit iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. See what? And then what's going to happen? When do you receive your punishment? Let's see. 2nd Esdras 14th chapter, right? Oh, fuck it. 2nd Esdras 14 and 35, but I'm going to start at 34. Therefore, if so be that you will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. Now, how you gonna obtain mercy after death? Because you only obtain mercy from Yahweh when you're alive, not when you're dead. Verse 35, 2nd Esdras 14 and 35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. So what is that day? You can just close it up right there and say that what it say? For after death shall the judgment come when we shall live again. You see that? So that one right there, you can just close the book, but we go get some more though. We go get a lot more. See, you can just close the book right there pertaining to when the scriptures tell you that reincarnation is real, that you come back. See, and you go receive the things done in your body, whether it be good or bad. Why you think individuals be born blind? Why you think people be born deaf or can't talk or maimed, therefore, and having no hand, no legs, no arms? Because that's the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that they received for the wickedness that they done in their last life. See? Because you either come into this world with your judgment or you live life and go through your judgment. See? But see, our people don't get it. Because you think you go still have the same mind. Oh, I don't remember this person, or I don't know, I don't remember what happened to me in my last life. You people are stupid and simple as hell. But let's read it again, 2nd Ezra 14:35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be made manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. How? How you gonna know that? How you gonna know that? Matter of fact, let's grab this real quick. 1 Timothy chapter 5. Let's grab this real quick. 1 Timothy 5 and around verse 24 and 25. 1 Timothy 5, 24 and 25. It says, some men's sins are open beforehand, going before to judgment. See, meaning when it says some men's sins are open beforehand, meaning when you born back into the earth, you come into the earth going through your sins, going through your judgment which Yahweh Basham placed on you. Right? And then it says, likewise also the good works of some are manifest beforehand, and they that are otherwise cannot be hid. Meaning those that's going to be, and when you go into the NLT translation, I can't do it right now, but when you go into it, it tells you some coming to the earth, going through their judgment, born into their judgment, meaning you might be born blind, born with no hands, and so on and so forth. And then some, their judgments come later in life. See? Because you're going to receive the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua no matter what. See? But let's read that again and move on. 1 Timothy 5 and 24. Some men's sins are open beforehand, going before to judgment. And some men, they follow after. You see that? Meaning you born into the earth going through your judgment, or after you born, you go through your judgments within life. You know, if Yahweh Bashim Yahushua say, you going into the earth and you gonna be blind. You gonna be born as a baby blind. And then if he tell you that you gonna go through your judgment, but you gonna wind up being blind in life, something is gonna happen in life that's gonna cause you to be blind, to fulfill the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And it's just that simple. See? That's why when some people get punished, matter of fact, let me just grab this real quick. Job 4 and 7. Job chapter 4 and verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of Yahweh they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. You see? So, hey, you ain't innocent. If you see a little baby get killed, and you go crying saying that, oh, I don't believe in God now because a little baby got killed. Well, that little baby was receiving his judgment for the things that he done in his last life. See? But let's move on. But people don't get that though, because why? You ain't spiritual, and you don't know nothing about the scriptures. And when it comes to our people, you don't know nothing. Why? Because you done been totally discontinued from your identity, your heritage, your culture, and your spiritual mindset and being. You done been discontinued from that shit by these goddamn devils. So you fully through. You don't understand nothing. But getting back to it, 2nd Ezra 14 and 34. Therefore, if so be that you will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, meaning your mind, Hebrew word labab or lab, It says, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. And like what it says, what is that, 2 Corinthians? What Mashiach said, what it say, what Paul say concerning what's going to happen with individuals. 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, like 2 Corinthians, the 5th chapter and the 10th verse. And what it says, 5 and 10, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahacharab, Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad. You see? So how you gonna receive the things done in your body, whether it be good or bad? How? How you gonna do that? You gotta receive your judgment from Yahweh. So when you perish, Shalom Mak, Yahweh Shim Yahweh Brakatah. And what it says, so how you gonna receive the judgment when you perish and go to Yahweh Shah? How you gonna receive the judgments for the things that you have done in your body, whether it be good or bad? The good things you have done, you're going to receive a just reward for that. The bad things you've done, you know, like our people, you selling drugs to we all done that shit. We all committed crimes against one another. We all sold drugs to one another, but that's a form of repentance. You got to repent and return back to Yahweh Shem Shah, and he'll erase all those sins that you previously committed. Long as you stand in this truth. But the minute you go out of this truth and go back into your wickedness, guess what? He gonna remember everything you ever done. He gonna bring all that shit back into remembrance. So we gotta repent, right? But see, how you gonna receive those judgments if you just dead? It ain't no place of hell you gonna go to, so you gonna receive those judgments. You gonna go to hell and you gonna burn for all eternity? That's some stupid ass shit that these Edomites came up with. See? So how you gonna receive those judgments? Because why? You gonna come back into the earth and you gonna receive it. Matter of fact, let's grab this real quick. Ecclesiastes, right? In the chapter 3. Is that what I want? Ecclesiastes, chapter 3. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and 16, it says what? Moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. Now, when you go into the NLT translation, it's going to tell you, I saw on the earth, because this is where judgment play out at, on the earth. He says what? And moreover, I saw under the sun. And if I look up right now, where's the sun at? It's up there. So what is under the sun? The earth. And it says what? And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. You see that? So this is the place of judgment. This is where judgment play out at. See? So whatever you did in your body, whether it be good or bad, you're going to receive those punishments or rewards for that. See? But let's go back and read that again in 2nd Ezra 14 and 35. For after death shall the judgment come. When you get your judgment and then you come back down. To do what? Go through that judgment. And it says, when we shall live again, and then shall the righteous, shall the names of the righteous be made manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. Let's go back to Job though, right? Job 14 and 7. I just wanted to bring these reincarnation scriptures out because you'll have a bunch of our people say that reincarnation ain't real. Just because you don't remember yourself in your past life, you're a fucking dumbass idiot. But let's grab that. Job, the 14th chapter. Job 14. And I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, for there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it may sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease. Though the root thereof wax old in the earth, and the stock thereof die in the ground, yet through the scent of water it will bud. Meaning what? It will grow again. Yet through the scent of water it will bud and bring forth boughs, meaning branches, like a plant. But man dieth and wasteth away. Yea, man give up the ghost, and where is he? When you give up the ghost, where you go? Your body go to one place, and your spirit go back to Yahweh. And when he see fit to send your ass back to go through that judgment in righteousness, to receive a righteous reward or a punishment, a righteous judgment for your wickedness, meaning you gonna go through the judgments that he put on your ass. But it says, but man dieth and wasteth away. Yea, man give up the ghost, and where is he? See, so when man give up the ghost, where you go? When you go back to, what is that? As a matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, right? When you give up the ghost, where you go? Let's find out. Where do you go? Do you go to hell? Let's see. Ecclesiastes 3:19. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts. Even one thing befalleth them. As the one died, so died the other. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man have no preeminence above a beast. For all is vanity. All going to one place, all are of the dust, and all turn to the dust again. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward? See? So when you perish, when you die, where your spirit go? It goes upward, right? Back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And it says, all going to one place, all are of the dust, and all turn to the dust again. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of beast that goeth downward to the earth? See? So our spirit goes back up to the Father. And what do he do? You're going to receive your reward. When you come back, you're going to receive your reward or your punishment. See? And this is why people need to repent, so they can receive it. But if you don't want to repent, then the Most High got it. He got some evil shit prepared for motherfuckers. He got some evil shit prepared for our people. But let's go back to that Job, the 14th chapter, right? And it says, let's start at the 11th verse. As the waters fell from the sea, and the cloud decay and dried up, so man lieth down and riseth not, meaning that body, till the heavens be no more. They shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep, meaning that body. Oh that thou wouldest hide me in the grave, that thou wouldest keep me secret, until thy wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time, and remember me. What he gonna do? He gonna appoint him a set time, and remember him what? To when you come back into the earth, right? And it says what? Verse 14. If a man die, shall he live again? What did it say? If a man die, shall he live again? The answer, you was already given the answer in 2nd Ezra, the 14th chapter, in the 35th verse. See? It says, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. So that's your answer right there. But see what it say? It's Job 14:14. If a man die, shall he live again? Question mark. So you already received the answer for that. See? And it says what? All the days of my appointed time will I wait till my change come. See? And what is that change? What is he talking about? That change. Till you change. Till you be reborn again. See? But let's go here real quick. Let's go to Job, the 19th chapter, right? Job 19 and 25. What did Job say? And he knew this. And our forefathers knew this in past time. They knew that you would die and you would come back. The men of our nation and the women of our nation, they knew this. They knew you would die and you would eventually come back. See? But let's grab this. Job 19 and 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see Yahweh. So wait a minute. So after worms destroy that body, how is he going to see his power? How he going to see our power, Yahweh, in his flesh, after he done put in the ground and worms consume that body? How? You got thousands of years that all the flesh that been consumed off the body, and then what happened? You bones now. So how you go see him? In your flesh. He didn't say I will see him in my bones. He said I will see him in my flesh. So how you gonna do that? Reincarnation, which means rebirth. And it says what? Job 19:26, and though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see power. Yahacharab, right? 27, whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me. You see that? So ain't nobody else and go see Yahweh but you. Because how? You're going to be reincarnated back into the earth. Meaning you're going to be reborn back into the earth. Right? Let's go here real quick. That 1 Corinthians 15. Let's grab that. 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter and the 35th verse. And what are we talking about? We're talking about reincarnation. Let's grab it. First Corinthians 15 and verse 35. But some men will say, how are the dead raised up? And with what body do they come? Thou fool, that which thou sowest is not quickened except it die. And when you go into the word quicken, it means to be made alive. So what? And that which thou fool, that which thou sowest is not quickened except it die. So he's telling you right there that look, except it be made alive, it gotta die. So when it died, then it's gonna be made alive. Shalom, Mat. Gabar Dama. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatah. But let's continue. 1 Corinthians 15 and 36. Thou fool, that which thou sowest is not quickened except it die, and that which thou sowest not that body that shall be, but bear grain. It wasn't bearing grain, you're bearing seed. You're putting your seed in that woman. Now you don't know what child is gonna come. You don't know whether it's gonna be a male or a female born. Only the Most High know about that. But you still gonna bear that seed. Why? To bring forth that seed that passed away in previous time. Reincarnation. And what it says, and that which thou sowest not that body that shall be, but bear grain. It may chance of wheat or some other grain. But Yahweh giveth it a body as it pleased him, and to every seed his own body. You see? But let me grab this real quick. Let's grab this Psalms 104 right quick. Psalms 104. Psalms 104 and verse 29 and 30. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die, and return to the dust. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created. So that spirit, that body that died, and that spirit goes back to the Father, guess what happens? It goes back to the Father, and when he see fit to send it back, he send it back, right? God. God. Gabar Dama. Let's read that real quick. Numbers 1 and 2. Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel after their families, by the house of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their poles. Numbers 1 and 18. And they assembled all the congregation together. They assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their poles. Khan. Right? But what we talking about here, we talking about reincarnation today. Is it true? Yeah, it's true, because it's written in the scriptures that reincarnation is real, right? So let's grab this Psalms and continue reading that one. Psalms 104, 29 and 30. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die, and return to the dust, to their dust. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth. See, so what did he say? When you perish, you gonna go to Yahacharab, you're gonna receive your judgment for the things that you have done in your body, whether it be good or bad. And after you receive that judgment, what happened? He sent forth that spirit, and it is created, meaning you're reborn back into the earth. See? So reincarnation is all through the scriptures, right? Let's get some more though. Let's go to 2 Maccabees, my favorite on this one. 2 Maccabees, the 7th chapter, right? And this woman that was in here going through this with the rest of our brothers, and you know, hey man, this sister was powerful. She was a strong sister. She ain't like these old weak ass bitches of our nation that's walking through the earth right now. You know, well, we got some strong sisters, but they strong for the wrong things, man. They should be strong for the men of Yahacharab, right? But let's go into these real quick. 2 Maccabees 7 and 9. And I'm going to read that to 11 and jump over. 2 Maccabees 7 and 9. And what are we talking about? Reincarnation. And when he was at the last gasp, matter of fact, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I want to read up something. Matter of fact, I'll start from the top. 2 Maccabees 7 and 1. It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king. Who was that king? Antiochus, a fucking stanky Edomite. And it says what? Compelled by the king against the law to taste swine flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. And our people, they love that damn swine flesh. They love to eat that shit. They love that shit. Instead of saying, no, Yahweh say, if you ate it, repent. Don't eat it no more. But our people say, shit, I can't stop eating that, as if they gonna die if they stop eating it. They dumb as hell. But what it says, but one of them that spake first said thus, what would thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers, meaning the laws of Yahweh Shah. See? But let's jump down though, right? 2 Maccabees 7 and 9. And when he was at the last gaps, he said, thou like a fury takest us out of the present life, but the king of the world shall raise us up, who have died for his what? His laws unto everlasting life. What he gonna do? He gonna raise us unto everlasting life, right? And what it says what? Let me see where I'm at. Oh, to everlasting life. Verse 10, 2 Maccabees 7 to 10. After him was a third, a mocking stock. It's like it was a third made a mocking stock, and when he was required, he put out his tongue, and that right soon, holding forth his hands manfully, and said courageously, These I had from heaven, and for his laws I despised them. And from him I hope to receive them again. Wait a minute. So he said his hands gonna get cut off, but he hoped to receive them again. If your hands get fucking cut off, how you gonna receive them again? How you gonna receive them again? And it says what? To receive them again. Let's jump up. 2 Maccabees 7 to 13. Now, when this man was dead also, they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner. And this was some Edomites, the same motherfuckers that hung your ass on trees, fed your children to alligators, the same motherfuckers that persecuted you then, they persecute you now, and they was persecuting you before then. See? And it says what? Now, when this man was dead also, they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner. So when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good being put to death by men, to look for hope from Yahweh, to be raised up again by him. Wait a minute. How you gonna be raised up again by him? Meaning what? You're gonna be reborn into the earth. What is 1 Corinthians 15:35 say? Some men will say, how are the dead raised up, and with what body do they come? See? But it says what? And they come back through you putting your seed in your woman, and she bringing forth that generation, which is going to be the generation of old that passed in the past, that passed away in the past. And it says what? 2 Maccabees 7:14. So when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good being put to death by men, to look for hope from Yahweh, to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life, meaning they ain't gonna have no resurrection to eternal life. Because these Edomites, they gonna be born back into the earth, and they gonna go through pure living hell. See? But let's go down though. 2 Maccabees, the 7th chapter, and the 20th verse. But the mother was marvelous above all, and worthy of honor, and of honorable memory. For when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of one day, she buried with a good courage, because of the hope that she had in the Lord, Yahweh. Yea, she exhorted every one of them in her own language. What was that? Hebrew. Filled with courageous spirit, and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach, she said unto them, I cannot tell how ye came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life. Neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you. But doubtless the creator of the world, who formed the generation of man and found out the beginning of all things, will also of his own mercy give you breath and life again. See, as you now regard not your own selves for his law's sake. You see that? So what it say? That he, Yahweh Shemashah, will give you breath and life again. See? So we ain't even supposed to be fearing. We ain't supposed to fear these Edomites, man. We ain't supposed to fear them. Any kind of hell that we gonna go through before we receive our salvation, man. Because what it say? That you must do much tribulation, enter into the kingdom. So, man, we ain't supposed to be fearing, man. We ain't supposed to fear because we supposed to have faith in Yahweh. Know if we die for this truth, hey, we gonna come back. We gonna come back with Yahweh. So we ain't supposed to be fearing. Suck up that shit and take it. Take it like a man. Be like this sister. Men, we supposed to be stronger than the women. The women are the weaker vessel. So if this sister was strong like this, man, how much more stronger are we supposed to be? See, we supposed to be real strong, man, when it comes to that, and be willing to die for this truth. Period, point blank. Salaki. Right? We supposed to be willing to die for this truth, man. You know, get rid of that fear. Get rid of that shit, because that shit ain't gonna serve us no good with this. Because that fear will cause your ass to say, when it comes time for that chip, the MOTB, and they want to put that chip in us, no, you refuse it. You refuse it knowing that, look, okay, they might just kill me for this. So what? So what? We supposed to take our death, take an honorable death, because that will be considered as an honorable death. See? Don't fear and say, oh, because that fear will cause you to do what? It'll cause you to say, okay. Here, just put it in my hand. Okay, I'll take it. Okay. Fuck that. No, it's not okay, right? See, it's not okay, right? But let's go grab this, right? Let's read some more though. 2 Maccabees 7:28. I read that 7:28. I beseech thee, my son, look upon heaven and the earth, and all that is therein, and consider that Yahweh made them of things that were not, and so was mankind made likewise. Fear not this tormentor. So we ain't supposed to be fearing them. We didn't fear them motherfuckers then, and we ain't supposed to be fearing these motherfuckers now. Fear not this tormentor, but being worthy of thy brethren, take thy death, that I may receive thee again in mercy with thy brethren. Wait a minute. So if she told them, take your death, that I may receive you again with your brethren, how's that going to happen? How's that going to happen? Meaning you got to come back. You got to come back. You got to be reincarnated back into the earth. It's plain and simple, man. It ain't hard. See? And any of our people that you got individuals that say they believe in what these words in this, the words of Yahweh Shai, but that shows you that they don't. Because if you can read in these scriptures where it's telling you over and over and over and over about reincarnation, how you gonna say it ain't no such thing as reincarnation? And you saying that you're supposed to believe in the words of Yahweh Shai. Hey, these people is something else, man. But let's go here. Second Ezra 10, right? Second Ezra 10 and 16. Second Ezra 10 and 16. It says what? Straight to the point. For if thou shalt acknowledge the determination. Now, when you go into this chapter right here, Second Ezra 10 chapter, it was talking about us. But I'm just going to here to make the point. It was talking about us being not giving sacrifice in our land during this time, and this one, matter of fact, let me just read it real quick. It says what? Second Ezra. I'll start at let me see, 9 and 38. And when I spake these things in my heart, I looked back with my eyes, and upon the right side I saw a woman, and behold, she mourned and wept with a loud voice, and was much grieved in heart, and her clothes were rent, and she had ashes upon her head. Then let I my thoughts go that I was in, and turned me unto her, and said unto her, Wherefore weepest thou? Why art thou so grieved within thy mind? And she said unto me, Sir, let me alone, that I may bewail myself, and add unto my sorrow. For I am sore vexed in my mind, and brought very low. And I said unto her, What aileth thee? Tell me. She said unto me, I, thy servant, have been barren, and had no child, though I had a husband 30 years. And those 30 years I did nothing else day and night, and every hour, but made my prayer to the highest, Yahweh Shai. And after 30 years, Yahweh heard me. It's like heard me, thy handmaid, looked upon my misery, considered my trouble, and gave me a son. And I was very glad of him. So was my husband also, and all my neighbors, and we gave great honor unto the Almighty. See, but it's talking about when you go into this a parable, a vision that he saw, it was pertaining to a parable that that was concerning us when we was in Jerusalem, the destruction that came upon us, so on and so forth. But I'm gonna get the point. And it says what? For if, because our people in the past, they knew that reincarnation was real. But see, you motherfuckers just walking the earth now, y'all just completely through. Y'all don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. And then you say you believe, but you actually don't believe. Y'all a bunch of unbelievers. And we already know what's going to happen to the unbelievers of our people. You're going to fucking die. World War III just around the corner. And when that kick off, that's going to be the beginning of everybody's sorrows down here. And those that ain't got the protection of that hedge or that the why from Yahweh Shai, you are fucked. Second Ezra 10 and 16. For if thou shalt acknowledge the determination of Yahweh to be just, thou shalt both receive thy son in time, and shall be commended among women. So what did he tell her? He said, don't worry about it. Your son died. You're going to receive your son again in time. Don't worry about it. See? Then why did he say that? Now, that was a parable, but why did he say that? Because he know that reincarnation is real. See? Yahweh Shai is the controller of life and death. Period, point blank. Right? Let's go to Daniel right quick. Shalakia. Daniel, the 12th chapter. And I'm going to jump down. Daniel 12. Let's jump. Daniel 12 and 4. And I'll jump down to the point. Daniel 12 and 4. But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And what you see going on right now in the end, you see many, the brothers, from the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, and you got other Israelites out there too, other assemblies out there too. But what you see the men going forth, going to and fro, and doing what? And proclaiming this knowledge of Yahweh Shai. Therefore, the knowledge is being increased in our people. See? Those that Yahweh Shai desire. The rest, they are through. They are absolutely through. And he says what? 12 and 13. Daniel 12 and 13. But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the day. So what did he tell Daniel? He told Daniel, go thy way and take thy rest. What is that rest talking about? That he was going to die. But he says, don't worry about it. You go stand back in your lot at the end of the days. Let's get a couple of precepts real quick. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 7. Right? Because it said he go take his rest. Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 7. But though the righteous be presented with death, yet shall he be in rest. So when he said Daniel go take his rest, what was he saying? He was saying that Daniel go take his rest. You go die, but don't worry about it. You go come back in your lot at the end of days. How you go come back in his lot? What was Daniel's lot? Daniel was of the tribe of Judah. So what he go do? He go come back in his lot as a Judite because that's his lot. See? When the Most High created all the spirits in the beginning before ever the earth was, everybody was already assigned to their particular nation. See, you don't come down as an Israelite and then you come back as a motherfucking Edomite. Or an Edomite fucking die and then they come back one of us. That ain't how it worked. All those spirits from the beginning was assigned to the Most High. When he created all the spirits, he said, okay, look, I'm creating these spirits right here. These gonna be in my people. These are my people right here. All the rest of these spirits, y'all can go into the rest of these dogs and these heathens and shit. But I'm going to deal with my people, these group of spirits right here. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to be reincarnated back into the earth over and over and over. See? Because we was those sons of the Most High that was back before the flood. See? And guess what? We the sons of the Most High right now after the flood. See? But let's go back to it, though. Daniel, let's get some more on that. What he say? Daniel shall take thy rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. What was Daniel's lot? Right? Let's see what Daniel's lot is. Daniel 1 and verse 6. And what did he say? Now, among these were of the children of Judah, Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. You see that? So, hey, Daniel coming back in his lot, and he gonna be in of the tribe of Judah. See? But let's get some more on this reincarnation, right? Let's go to Malachi chapter 4. Slocky. Malachi chapter 4. Because our people is through. Reincarnation is all through these scriptures. Man, I'd be a damn fool if I say I believe in Yahacharab, and then I come into these scriptures and I don't believe nothing. I say I believe in them, but then when it comes to seeing, hearing his word or his word or reading his word, you don't believe nothing that you read. Those kind of individuals you just fall right out of the truth. You just fall right out of the truth. Like that idiot, what's his name? That fucking idiot name. He said his name he went by Yahacharab, but then he changed his name to fucking some fucking Brooklyn St. Michael. Hey man, he actually didn't even believe in the truth. That was his problem. He didn't believe. See? But what it says, Malachi, we talking about this reincarnation. Malachi chapter 4. It says what? Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh Shah. And he shall turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the hearts of the children to the fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. Now, what did Yahweh Shema say? Matter of fact, let me just go continue. Let's go to St. Luke, right? Let's find out who was Elijah, right? And this was another one that'll knock your damn head off and show you that reincarnation is biblical. It is real, right? St. Luke 1. And let me see. Well, I started 13. St. Luke 1 and 13. But the angel said unto him, fear not, Zechariah, for thy prayer is heard, and thy wife Elizabeth shall bear thee a son, and thou shalt call his name John, meaning Yahweh. And thou shalt have joy and gladness, and many shall rejoice at his birth. For he shall be great in the sight of Yahweh, and shall drink neither wine nor strong drink. And he shall be filled with the Holy Spirit even from his mother's womb. And many of the children of Israel shall he turn to their power, and he shall go before him in the spirit and power of Elijah, to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the hearts of the disobedient to the wisdom of the just, to make ready a people prepared for Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua. You see that? So what it says concerning Elijah, that he was going to come back, and he came back as who? John. See? And that shows you right there. Now, did John know that he was Elijah? No, he didn't know, because you don't have no remembrance of former things. See? But let's go to get this one. Matthew 17, right? Matthew 7 and 10. And his disciples asked him, saying, why then say the scribes that Elijah must come first? And Yahweh answered and said unto them, Elijah truly shall come first and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elijah is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist. You see that? See? So, man, really, reincarnation is all through these scriptures, man. Our people are bugged the fuck out. Bugged the fuck out. You need to come out of them pagan buildings. That's what they need to do. But if you don't come out of them, hey, that's because the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashim wanted you in there. He basically wants your ass to be destroyed, basically, to receive the judgment. But let's get some more. Matthew 11. Let me grab this real quick. Matthew 11, and I'll start at I started 12. Matthew 11 and 12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent taketh it by force. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. And if you will receive it, this is Elijah, which was for to come. See that? So, hey, who you gonna believe? You gonna believe people that tell you reincarnation ain't biblical, or you gonna believe Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua? See? But let's move on. Let's grab St. John 1 and 19 right quick, right? St. John 1 and 19. There's a few more, and I'm gonna end it off. But hey, how could you not come out here and proclaim a small portion of the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua? Right? But let's grab it. 1 John 1 and 19. 1 John 1 and 19. And this is the record of Yahacharab, when the Judites sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, who art thou? And he confessed and denied not, but confessed, I am not Hamashiach. And they asked him, what then art thou Elijah? And he said, I am not. Art thou that prophet? And he answered, no. Now, why did he say no? Because, matter of fact, let's grab it real quick. Ecclesiastes. This is why he said, no, he not. Because you don't know. But you had dumbass individuals will sit back and say, well, see, I ain't never saw this person, my grandfather or my daddy or my uncle or somebody like that. You just dumb. Unbelievers. You ain't gonna know. Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 11. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. See? So ain't no remembrance, man. Ain't no remembrance. See? But let's move on. Let's go to Luke and get this one of my favorites. Luke 9 and 55. Luke 9 and 55. Slovakia. Luke 9 and 55. I'll start at 54. And when his disciples James and John saw this, they said, Lord, wilt thou that we command fire? I mean, it's a transfiguration, which is also written in Matthew the 17th chapter. But it says what? And when his disciples James and John saw this, they said, Lord, wilt thou that we command fire to come down from heaven and consume them, even as Elijah did? But he turned and rebuked them and said, ye know not what manner of spirit ye are of. So what do Yahweh shall say to them? You don't know what manner of spirit you are. You don't know who you are. You don't have no remembrance of those former things. You don't have no remembrance. See? And I just wanted to go into that, dealing with that reincarnation on our people, because they just don't get it. Just don't get it, man. Just don't fucking get it. Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. What is that? What did Mashiach tell the disciples? What was that, 19 and 28? Matthew 19 and 28. Matthew 19 and 28. What did Yahacharab say? Matter of fact, I started 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And we already know, according to the text, and we already know this, naturally know this, that, hey, they died. We know they died, right? So what did they ask Yahacharab? What we going to receive for us following your ways, for listening to your word and following after you? What we going to receive? Verse 28. And Yahweh said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Meaning we're going to be ruling. See? So what did he say? You going to come back. That's reincarnation right there. See? Matter of fact, let's get this other one right quick. Mark, the 2nd chapter. Let's get that one. Mark 2 and verse 3. And it says what? And matter of fact, I'll start from the top. Mark 2 and 1. And again, he entered into Capernaum. And some days, and it was noise that he was there, that he was in the house. And straightway, many were gathered together, insomuch that there was no room to receive them, no, not so much about as the door. And he preached the word unto them. Verse 3. And they come unto him, bringing one sick of the palsy, which was born of 4 men. 4 people was carrying this person that had palsy. And when they could not come nigh unto him for the press, they uncovered the roof where he was. And when they had broken it up, they let down the bed wherein the sick of the palsy lay. When Yahweh saw their faith, he said unto the sick of the palsy, son, thy sins be forgiven thee. So how was he inflicted with palsy? Because of his sins, because of his transgressions. See, so but let's go into that, showing that that's that judgment that he received, right? But let's go to First St. John chapter 9. And we'll start at verse 1. A few more and I'm going to end it off. St. John 9 and 1. And as Yahweh passed, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. Now, he said this person was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Now, what did it say? It says, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? So how did that infant, how did that baby sin? How did he sin? If he was born blind, how did he sin? That don't make no sense. If he was a baby, how did he sin? And it says what? Matter of fact, let's go here real quick. It says, how did he sin, right? Let's grab this real quick. It said, oh, his parents. First, we're going to deal with that one. Was he punished because of his parents? Let's find out. Was he punished because of his parents? Deuteronomy, the 24th chapter, right? Deuteronomy 24. Let's see if was this person punished for the sins of his father and his mother. What it says, Deuteronomy 24 and 16. The father shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers or the mothers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sins. You see that? See, you're going to receive the judgment for your own sins. But let's grab this one, Ezekiel 18, right? Just proving the point that let's see if this baby, if he was born blind because of the sins of his parents. Ezekiel 18 and verse 20. It says what? The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wickedness shall be upon him. See that? So that child, he didn't receive judgment. He wasn't born blind because of his sins of his father or his mother. See? So let's go here though. Matthew the 16th chapter, right? Matthew 16 and 14. What it says? When Yahacharab came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elijah, and others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. Now, why would they say that Yahacharab was either Elijah, John the Baptist, or one of the prophets, or Jeremiah or one of the prophets? Why would they say that? Because they know that reincarnation is biblical. See? So, we'll let that suffice today, Yahacharab, because I ain't want this to be long, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to proclaim a small portion of the truth of Yahacharab pertaining to reincarnation. That's biblical. See? This ain't the first time you've been here, and it ain't gonna be the last time you've been here. See? So I'm gonna end it off there. All praise be to Yahacharab, Bahashem, Kahakadash, and double honors to the brethren, the men of great millstone, from the elders and apostles and the rest of the brethren on down, as teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahacharab. Shalom, Yahacharab, Brakatham, Shalom.